Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Marketing Empress. With this particular video, I am introducing a new series on this channel which was highly requested. So, with the placement season coming just around the corner across colleges, it was extremely crucial for me to release this particular series as soon as possible. So I am introducing on this particular channel a series that focuses on answering very important questions for marketing students in their GDPI process. But with this series, I'm adding in a little bit of a task for you guys, and that is with every video that I'm releasing, I need an addition of 10 subscribers. Okay, 10 is a very minimal number. I am sure you guys can give me a lot more if you like the content, but 10 is the bare minimum that I'm looking at. So while I'm shooting this video, the current count on the subscribers is 180. The next video in this series would be released when I reached a milestone of 190 subscribers. Okay, just 10 additional, and I'll just release the next video. So make sure you like, share and subscribe to the channel by hitting the bell notification icon so that the next time around the next GDPI question video gets posted on the channel, you guys are notified first. So without further ado, let's jump into the content of this video. Now the topic for this video, as is evident from the thumbnail, is how to answer why do you want to do an MBA in marketing. Now, this is probably going to be one of the most frequently asked questions, especially if you do not have a marketing background and you're sitting for these placement interviews, or if you're sitting for your college interviews as well. Now, there's a lot that goes behind asking this particular question, and it's very important to know the intent of the interviewer when they are asking you this question. Now, you may come back to me and tell me, why do I really need to disclose my specialization at the start itself? I haven't even gotten into my MBA college. Why do I need to, tell them what my specialization would be? Now, this is important because the interviewer wants to know your long-term goal. So stay tuned, because we are going to be looking at a lot of tips that can help you guys answer this question brilliantly. Also, towards the end of this video, I will add in a bonus tip. Alright, so ensure that you stick around right till the end, because that bonus tip is going to be really crucial in cracking this particular interview question. This video will cover the following points. What is the intent behind asking this question? How should freshers approach this question? How should experienced candidates answer this question? And lastly, we'll look at a bonus tip. Let's start with the first one, the intent behind asking this question. Did you know every specialization that you choose may be indirectly related to the personality that you have? Yes, that's actually true. If at all you choose a particular specialization, say for example marketing, you may be somewhere internally, your personality may be related to marketing. And hence, it becomes important to understand the intent behind the interviewer asking you this question. The intent can technically be broken down into two categories. The first one is to understand whether you have a futuristic approach or not. This is only to understand whether you have an answer ready for this or not. What specialization do you want to get into? That's the question that's been asked to you. Are you telling them I haven't decided yet? Or are you giving them an explanation as to this is the specialization that I'm interested in and this is what I want to pursue? Of course, you need to back your answer with the actual justification on why you want to do that, and we'll get to that shortly. The second reason or the second intent behind asking this question is to see whether you genuinely fit the bill. Most of the times, if you have a panelist who is a marketing faculty, okay, asking you this question on what specialization do you want to choose, and if you say marketing, mind you guys, they are going to judge you from various angles to see whether as a person, as your personality is portrayed to them, is marketing the right specialization for you. Now let's look at how should freshers approach this question. Now, if you have already told them that you are interested in pursuing your MBA in marketing ensure that you have enough reasons or enough claims to back that answer. Before we dive in, make sure that you understand the term fresher here. Fresher in this case just does not mean a person who has no work experience. A fresher here is anyone and everyone who has absolutely no marketing background, be it your education wise or your work experience wise. If that person has no marketing background whatsoever, then that person will fall under this particular category. Okay. Now, the worst answer to give in such a case is to say that my personality is creative and hence I need to get into marketing. Okay, and or that is a specialization of my choice. This is not what you want to get into, alright? Because if you answer this, I guarantee you guys, they will probably grill you a lot more. They will start asking you questions on why do you think your personality is creative, how does creativity relate to marketing, and multiple other things. So do not fall into this trap. Instead, another way to answer this question is just say, I have always been intrigued with the way people buy things or the way consumers consume different products. From childhood itself, I was always interested in seeing the way people buy things at a kirana store or a shopping market or a supermarket. And that interest made me read a lot of books on marketing. Pause. If you're saying you've read a lot of marketing books, ensure guys that तुम्हारे पास कुछ बोलने को है. कोई book का नाम है or something like that which you can tell them that okay, I have read this particular book which talks about buying patterns, which talks about consumer behavior, and hence I want to get into marketing. If in case you have not read a single marketing book yet, do not worry, the Marketing Empress is here to make your life simpler. I have an entire playlist talking about various marketing books and their book summaries. I will link it at the top so you guys can go check it out. But I hope you guys get the gist of how you need to go about answering this particular part. If you are linking it to a marketing book that has a very strong hold on reasoning behind why you want to choose marketing as your specialization. How should experienced candidates answer this question? Now the experienced guys. Of course, experience here need not necessarily mean work experience. It could be someone who has some background, whether you've done your graduation or you've done some certification, anything in marketing. The way you can put across your answer for this particular question can be something on the lines of, MBA acts like a prerequisite for me. I have already worked or I have already studied marketing and I know that I really love the subject. The only thing that's stopping me from getting into a good role in marketing is to have an MBA. This MBA will ensure that I have a business perspective added to my knowledge, which will help me in further devising marketing strategies that actually work. Now, if you answer this question something on similar lines or something like that, it is going to be a lot better for you. Remember guys, the interviewer sitting out there is not stupid. Alright, they already know that MBA कर रहे हो because you need a high paying job, which is fair. If at all you even tell them at times that I am doing an MBA because I need a high paying job or something like that, trust me, there would be interviewers who would appreciate your honesty. But there's a risk associated. Now, coming to the bonus tip. Now, if you have stuck around right till this part of the video, I'm sure you've really liked the content. Take a pause, like, share and subscribe to the channel by hitting the bell notification icon so that I reach the 10 subscribers milestone, the next 10 subscriber milestone as soon as possible, and the next video in this series is released soon. Now, coming to the bonus tip, which I'm hoping you guys have waited for. The bonus tip is that I will be disclosing my personal answer to this particular question. I have given a lot of interviews in my career with respect to multiple things, with respect to colleges as well. GDPR process is something I've been a part of myself. And I've been able to crack a lot of interviews. I've gotten spot offers from multiple colleges. And hence, it's very important to see the kind of answer that I have crafted for myself. Note that this answer needs to be edited or filtered or twisted in a way that it suits your profile. You cannot just copy paste the answer that I have created for myself because it may not really work for you and your profile. but you can still get a very nice idea about how you can go about answering this question. Now, this answer is available on my blog www.themarketingempress.com. I will link it down in the description box so that you guys can go check it out. Please ensure that you go ahead and do that, because you can alter it immediately and keep your answer ready for your GDPR process. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. If you did, again, before leaving, for the third time, like, share and subscribe to the channel by hitting the bell notification icon, so that the next video is uploaded, you guys are notified and you clear your GDPR process in a breeze. So yeah, that's it. Until next time, bye bye.